Hello and welcome to video 6 and the final video in the series for Module 5, which is focused on design thinking. And this particular video, 5.6, provides a design thinking summary to close off that sequence of videos. In terms of reflecting on an overview of the videos for the module topics, the focus has really been on thinking about a range of approaches to design thinking and elaborating upon the design process as we lead our students and enable our students to be able to create digital solutions. We've drawn upon a range of curriculum and resources, and in particular been unpacking and understanding the sequence of content F to 10 for the strand of process and production skills as they related to investigating and defining, generating and designing, producing and implementing, and testing and evaluating. I'm going to conclude this video with a final word, encouraging you to complete the quiz and to go on and complete the entirety of the digital technologies online professional learning. And also to conclude with my warmest best wishes for you and your students on this exciting digital technologies journey that you're embarking upon. So we started very early in the very first video with this conceptualisation, which I'm sure you're all very familiar with, and this provided the organisation for this particular module. In terms then of each of those topics as we work through, from design thinking and thinking about a range of design thinking approaches from challenge-based learning to Stanford's D-School 5 basic steps, to investigating and defining, generating and designing, producing and implementing, testing and evaluating. And I hope that you've got a sense of the expectations, the increasing sophistication as students move through from F2 to 9-10. In terms of design thinking, then my message here is for you to consider your context. Each one of you will have a very unique context, a complex context in which you will make sense of an appropriate rendition of digital technologies for that particular context. So within your school and your school system, you'll have approaches that are encouraged for you to deal with in relation to the big three message systems of curriculum, pedagogy and assessment. So think about how does digital technologies find expression through that within your context. And please share the conversations with others and your deep reflections and deep engagement with the sequence of content in F2. Draw upon where applicable the C2C materials, your school, your year, your class planning. Now, for this particular digital technologies online professional learning, Jason has fabulously led you through strategic thinking, futures thinking, and importantly, systems thinking and computational thinking. And now with your understanding of design thinking, or an affirmation of your already well-established design thinking knowledge and approaches. These thinking processes together enable students to create digital solutions through programming solutions, robotic solutions, and information solutions. So in my final word, the resources have been provided for you. Again, the highly recommended resource, the Digital Technologies Hub, provides excellent resources, and the resources there are being added to. Resources for primary school teachers, for secondary school teachers, for school leaders, for students, and for families. I hope you've enjoyed the brief activities, and in particular the culminating 5.5 activity, where I've asked you to share a practical example relating to design thinking and your wisdom and advice about what works for others to help build collective self-efficacy through this particular module. Now, importantly for your certificate of completion, from the range of activities that you've been doing, including the coding and robotics activities, to complete the module, the important thing is that you complete the 24-item quiz. Jason in the Collaborate sessions has been indicating that there's no special mark for that. I'm allowing several attempts, but I'd like you to be able to master that particular quiz for this module. And in terms of the overall digital technologies online professional learning, it is important that you complete all of the quizzes for all 8 modules to be able to gain the certificate of completion. And that's important. We're going to be reporting back to DET on the number of people within this online professional learning who have successfully completed all of the modules, which means completing all of the quizzes within those modules. So to conclude, I want to wish you all the very warmest, best wishes that I can possibly convey to you, that you have an inspirational, exciting and absolutely remarkable journey with digital technologies with your students. Thank you so much for working with me, and all the very, very best. Thank you.